The Kyrgyz Republic is located in Central Asia, bordering Kazakhstan to the north, Uzbekistan to the west, Tajikistan to the southwest, and China to the southeast. 90% of the territory is mountainous, which makes the country a paradise for those who like active vacation or just like spending time in nature. There are two main mountain systems in the Kyrgyz Republic: Tien-Shan and Pamir, and 7,000 plus meter peaks, Lenin, Khan-Tengri, and Pobeda peaks, attracting tourists and alpinists from all over the world. There are also 40,000 rivers with crystal clear glacier drinking water and more than 2,000 lakes hidden in the especially beautiful valleys. The population of the Kyrgyz Republic is almost 7 million. About 1 million people live in the capital city Bishkek, that is about 800 meters above the sea. This city in the south ends by the Alato mountain range with the Ala-Acha National Park that welcomes all foreign tourists and guests as their first destination. There are three main reasons to visit the Kyrgyz Republic. Let's study them in detail. First of all, the Kyrgyz Republic lies on the Great Silk Road. As well known, the most popular tours are on the Silk Road. UNESCO officially recognized and listed 4 monumental heritages of the Kyrgyz Republic. It is possible to find and visit the Silk Road destinations that are described in many historical sources. Destinations on the screen are Burana Tower, Tashrabat Caravanserai, and Uzgen Minaret. The second reason is our values of nomadic culture. Each Kyrgyz citizen is proud of its nomadic history, cultural diversity, and inclusion in daily life. Today, there are only 2 countries in the world which have some part of the population still living in a real nomadic way of life. These are Mongolia and the Kyrgyz Republic. The Kyrgyz still keep all nomadic unwritten values and traditions that were heritaged by ancestors many centuries ago. Nomadic values of the modern Kyrgyz people unite, balance, and strengthen the family ties. By visiting the Kyrgyz Republic, guests have the unique chance to observe what the nomadic way of life is and even feel the nomads themselves by spending a night in a yurt surrounded by green, pure nature and the sky full of stars. But do not imagine yourself sleeping on the ground in a nomadic house, yurt. To any tourist, there are options to stay at the authentic traditional yurts or modernized by social facilities with comfortable, warm restrooms. The third reason is the unique nature and celestial mountains. As mentioned, the Kyrgyz Republic is a country of scenery mountains and crystal clear rivers and lakes. For those who like active vacation, there are plenty of trekking and hiking routes, both for beginners and professionals. To those who do not like to walk in the mountains, there is an option to see the famous 7,000 plus peaks, Khan-Tengri and Pobeda, by taking helicopter excursions. Therefore, stunning and breathtaking views with thousands of fabulous photos are guaranteed. The following part of the presentation is about practical tips that might be useful for you. How to get to the Kyrgyz Republic. There are regular and transit flights to the capital city, Bishkek, from Dubai, Istanbul, Moscow, Almaty, and Tashkent. The flights are operated by Air Arabia, Fly Dubai, Turkish Airlines, Air Astana, and Avia Traffic. Speaking about visa formalities, it can be ranked that the Kyrgyz Republic is the most hospitable country in Central Asia. Our country has a visa-free regime for the citizens of 64 countries. These include United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman. Tourists can stay here from 7 to 60 days, depending on their citizenship. There is no need for a PCR test or vaccination certificate to enter Kyrgyz Republic. Let's examine accommodation options in the Kyrgyz Republic. Local hostels, guest houses, and 5-star worldwide known hotels are available to any category of travelers in the capital city of the Kyrgyz Republic, Bishkek, and other large Kyrgyz cities like Osh or Karakol, and on the northern shore of Istanbul. There are international chains like Hyatt, Novotel, and Sheraton, but also domestic 4- and 5-star hotels that are of a good quality as well. 3-star hotels and guest houses, small private hotels, can be found in bigger and smaller towns and some villages. Good solution for small, private groups and those who want to travel to remote places. As you can see, they are usually very cozy and have their own style. But the best way to get closer to the culture and tradition of the country is to spend one night in a yurt camp. There are modern yurt camps that allow one stay with comfort and experience the whole beauty of the nomadic culture. In Karkaray yurt camp, there are yurts with private bathrooms and toilets. All the camps are located at nomadic summer pastures and are nicely decorated, have modern baths and electricity. It presents anyone a chance to not just enjoy stunning views, but to be a part of the real nomadic way of life, staying in comfortable conditions. To large groups of guests or tourists, there are big-sized tour buses, minibuses, or off-road terrain jeeps for the tours in mind-blowing, beautiful places of the Kyrgyz Republic. All services and conditions upon demand of your preferences, tastes, and choices. There are some interesting faraway places that are not reachable by tourist bus because of the untouched and preserved nature. No less delicious spotlight of your future trip to the Kyrgyz Republic, of course, is multiculturally diverse cuisine, which is the most fresh, organic, and healthy food. Halal food is usually available in any corner of the Kyrgyz Republic. The Kyrgyz Republic is famous for its juicy meat and vegetables. We always offer to try our Kyrgyz specialties. They are usually very fresh and tasty and combine traditions of 80 nationalities living in the territory of the Kyrgyz Republic. Any traveler has an opportunity to taste Central Asian or international cuisine. Different spices and vegetables, the best quality rice, and the freshest meat made the food in the Kyrgyz Republic more than delicious. And in the end, there can be a question: what tour can I choose? Cultural historical tour programs. The length of these programs is from 5 to 14 days, based on your time limits and the places you want to visit. As mentioned above, there are historical monuments, so you can feel the atmosphere of the Great Silk Road. But what is good about the Kyrgyz Republic is that here you can get a combination of history and nature. Besides visiting historical objects, all the tours include some excursions and shows, visiting bazaars, and short and easy trips to mountain gorges with fast-flowing rivers and calming mountainous lakes. On top of history and mountains, you can be part of the nomadic culture, traditions of nomads kept for centuries, cool and fresh air of the mountains, hospitable Kyrgyz nation, and the tastiest food made of organic products. All that you will experience on the cultural historical tours. Yurts and horses can be called two main parts of the nomadic way of life, so you will be provided a short horse riding trip. And of course, watch the various horse riding nomadic traditional games. Active vacation in the Kyrgyz Republic or combined tours. Active tours can last from 5 to 20 days. It is a perfect option for those who like to combine easy cultural trips with some active excursions. Of course, for those who like longer trekking tours and even mountaineering expeditions, there are specially designed programs. But the most popular tour is the one which includes different types of activities. It can be jeeping safaris, biking, or fishing. The water goes from the glaciers, and we can proudly say that we are wealthy to have one of the cleanest water in the world. It can be a boat trip on the mountainous fairy tale Issyk-Kul Lake, which is considered to be the second largest alpine lake in the world. It can include visiting high waterfalls and short hiking trips to the mountains. Besides the active tours, you can participate in various masterclasses and shows, like the masterclass on constructing a yurt. Or you can watch and take part in the traditional ceremonies with our Alay babushkas. And of course, you will be able to watch the eagle hunting show, take some photos with an eagle, or just admire this graceful bird. You will have a chance to take part in making traditional felt carpets, shirdaks and alakis, and buy fancy souvenirs made of felt for you and your family and friends. Another highlight is a helicopter excursion to the base camp at the foot of the Khan Tengri Peak, which allows you to see the famous mountains within just one day. All these and many other activities can be added to any tour program. Just let us know what you need and we will arrange it. Another advantage of the Kyrgyz Republic is that it is not a mass travel destination. You won't meet a lot of tourists here. It makes traveling there even more pleasant and safe. In conclusion, we would like to say that the Kyrgyz Republic has a great potential for inbound tourism. And we are cordially welcoming you as our guests to the amazing Kyrgyz Republic.